Hey, good afternoon, everyone. As you may know, I'm actively working on the invoicing feature in the Wheel of Fulfillment portal in recent 2-3 weeks. So I want to make a video to show you the updates I have. In the portal, now you can see the invoices tab where you can browse a list of invoices. This feature was designed to be automatic as much as possible. So most of the parts it will do by itself. It will create the invoice by itself. It will email customer with the invoice automatically. But there are some parts that I want to go through with you, so if you want to make any change, how that works. So first, then in the invoices tab, you can browse, and by default, it will only show us the unpaid invoices, which we don't have any right now. But you can also choose to view some paid or closed invoices. So here you can see I have some closed invoices. Those are like the test data, and we didn't really charge customer for those invoices, but you can look them through and see how invoice look like. You can also filter invoices by the different dates, and you can export the invoice if you want. You can also search the invoice by the invoice number or by the customer name. So let's say we shipped an order today, but for some reason, we don't want to charge customer the shipping cost. Probably the warehouse made a mistake, or for any other reasons. Because the system automatically pulls all the data and it doesn't aware of those mistakes. So how can the billing reflect this mistake? So what you can do is go to the credits and choose the customer. First, you choose, let's say it's a Vatani order. So what you can do is click on issue a new credit, and I'll do this 9.23. And remember to put the notes here. This credit description will be shown to the customer. So I'll say waive the shipping cost for order, something like this. It will show me when and who creates this credit, and as you can see, it will be used in upcoming invoice. So you can create many credits as needed. All of them will be automatically applied to the next invoice. You can also delete the credit if it was not linked to invoice yet. So you can delete and recreate, if you have a typo or if the amount is incorrect. But anyway, let's say you just create one credit here, and now let's pretend it's November 1st, and the system will automatically create the invoices for all active users for the October bill. So I just run a command on my other monitor, and now if I go to the invoices tab, I can see that there are 4 invoices here. So you can see Vatani's invoice is C009-01. Now if you go back to the credits you just created and uncheck this box, you can also see C009-01 because this credit has been linked and used in the invoice. And this is the detail page of the invoice. You can access from the credit page, or you can go to invoices and choose the one of the invoice. It's the same page. On this page, where you can see the system will automatically create a spreadsheet which contains all the details of how we calculate on the bill. And feel free to look them through. And also the PDF file. So both of those files will be attached to the email to the customer when we generate the new invoice. And here, of course, you can see some basic information about this invoice. And this is a summary. Total amount equals, this is the amount we calculate, from the system data, and this is the credit you just created for this invoice. There might be some scenario where you feel like, oh, this is just a mistake, to apply this credit. You can remove it from this invoice, or you can add it back. Even for any reason, maybe we have a promotion that, we want to waive the storage fee. This is just an example. You can also create a new credit right in the invoice page, and you can apply this credit to this invoice, and you can see the total credits have been changed. You have to click on Save Changes button. This will update the invoice PDF, the spreadsheet, and also will send an updated email to the customer. So you have the option to adjust the invoice amount after the invoice has been sent out. Once customer, paid the invoice, or for some reason, we don't need them to pay it anymore, you have two options here on the bottom right corner. If you mark a invoice as closed, it means you don't need customer to pay this invoice. By default, you may want to mark it as paid. To mark it as paid, you need to choose a payment date and also entering a payment reference. It could be any number like wire transfer reference number or a check number. And mark as paid. Once an invoice paid is finalized and you can't change it anymore, but you can still view all the details. The payment reference is here if you want to track back. And once it's paid, of course, it's removed from this list. It will be moved to, this list. Let's say this hello is $100 storage fee, and they didn't ship any order in October, and you want to, you don't want customer to pay this $100, you can mark them closed here. Yeah, that's it. And I will push this feature to live in today or tomorrow, and we will keep an eye on the November invoice and see how it works.